Hi guys, Rachel the Spunky Misfit Girl here. Who's ready for Christmas? It's coming any day now. And I just wanted to make a cute, fun, quick little project that uses up some 6x6s because I know you have some. And so this is just a really fun little pocket, teeny tiny. And it has a little bitty card inside. And this is a good one for single-sided 6x6s because you really only have this little back inside the pocket. And then your inside of your card, you want that blank anyway, so you can write on it. Now, I used two separate 6x6s to make this one, plus I sort of cheated a little bit. I used a different one for my little tag here. To me, that works best. I mean, it kind of depends on your paper, right? It's possible that you could make this work with one piece, but I liked the other half. So this is one half, this pocket, and the card's a second half of a 6x6, right? And for me, the second half of the same 6x6, it was just a little too weird. It just didn't quite work. So this is a good one for mixing and matching too. If you have a couple, like if you had one like this, which I think I'm gonna use for the pocket, and then something a little simpler for the inside, or just different even. You know, it kinda can work a little better. But you can do it with one piece too and get the whole thing out of one piece, if you like, if you prefer. So what I'm gonna do, I think, is actually use this one. Unfortunately, well, maybe not. The thing is too, is that the pocket, with the pocket, you kind of wanna decorate. Maybe we'll use this one for the pocket because this one will be nice for decorating. And you're gonna need, these are so little, you're gonna need some little pieces to use to decorate that part. So all I'm gonna do is, cut this guy in half. It's gonna be awfully hard without my blade. Good thing it was just right, it's getting a little fuzzy. I need a new one. Time to change out the blade. Okay, so one of these is going to make your pocket and one of them is going to make your card, or you can use something else for your card, a different sheet, which is I think what I'm going to do here. I think I might do, let me see where these girls are at. Yeah, okay, so your card, so I'm cutting it this way, I'm cutting it the other direction because my card is gonna come out of this. So I'm gonna do these cute little girls. So for the one for your card, you're gonna wanna cut to 4x3, but we want the girls to stay on there. So it's already 3 the other way because I just cut that. So I'm gonna, this is great, right? So this would be nice. So this guy will make my card, and I'm just gonna fold that in half. Simple. And then I don't really need to even do any decorating on this. And it's very, very nice. I forgot my corner rounder, but that's okay. We'll do that later. And then this piece is a little extra piece. And what that can be is if you want a little tag like this, little circle guy here. I used my 1.5 inch punch because it was a little bigger. I actually don't know how that's gonna work. See, this is the thing. Like against this might not be my favorite. I like these papers, but I didn't bring those either. Did I leave my... I had a whole pile of decorations here laid out for this too, all my little guys. I think they got lost inside. So I've actually got one of these punched out. That might be nice. I like that with that setup. So, however, this is a 1-inch circle, which is a little tricky on this because it can be, unless your paper is a little thicker, sturdier, it can be a little flimsy. So you're gonna wanna put your hole like super inside so that it doesn't tear. Okay, so let's make our pocket. I feel like I'm talking a lot and not doing anything. So this guy, let's score it. We're gonna score it. I'm trying to think if I'm gonna do this guy so that this will fold up. I don't want that. But yeah, well, it's gonna be that way no matter what I do, right? Why is that? Yeah, I guess ultimately they're in the same place. So it doesn't matter. It's gonna look the same no matter what I do. Okay, so with your, we want the 3-inch side up here, and you're gonna score it at the 1/4 inch on both sides. Okay. We're just making a teeny little pocket. Super cute Christmas cutie. And then let's fold this so that we can see. And we're also gonna fold it in half. Just up to the top here. And you could score that line too if you want, if it makes it easier. In fact, it probably would. Just do it. We have a scoreboard. We love the scoreboard. So that's at 3 inches. Half of 6. Some math I can do. Not a lot, a little bit. All right. So now we're just gonna cut off one side. So I'm gonna see. This I think is gonna be my front of my pocket. Actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give myself a notch here too so that I can kind of see a little bit better that that's gonna be my pocket. And I'm going to then cut off my bottom tabs on the sides here. Just along there. And then just give it a little bit of an angle on that edge. Okay. The same thing on this side. And then angle it a little bit on my edge. Okay. And that's gonna make my pocket super easy. Do we wanna ink? We do. I think that with this paper, especially, I want my inks. They give that edge, that definition. Okay. And then I'm gonna glue it. Oh my gosh, these are so cute. My glue. Come on, baby. Better use it or lose it, right? The glue, if you leave it sit for a few days, it doesn't want to go. Okay. Give this guy a little, I cut a little too far inside, I think, on my edges. Where's my glue rag? I think I'll just add a little more ink. Give that a little something. But that's okay. So then we've got our card, which I'm gonna round the corners for. I have to find my second corner rounder, my desktop one, which I love, has gone missing, and I have to find it. it's like officially not here and I don't know what's happened to it. So that guy is gonna go in there. Once we open up our pocket, just like that, super cutie. And then, where'd I put my circle? I've got this little circle. And this is the thing too, I have gold ribbon. I guess I have some red. I could use red. The red might go better. I've got this pretty silver, gilded silver. And it was okay on here because they're just the little dots. I think it worked out fine. I also put some glitter on here. I don't know if you can see on screen, but it looks really pretty on the bird. So let's see what we want to do here. These guys are awfully little. So we're looking for some very little decorations. I do like those. And this guy might be fun too. I think that's very nice. What about words? Let me cut this down just to Christmas. Or I've got Christmas memories. Could that, he's a little too big. Jingle bell. Christmas to you. That's the one I cut off. Happy holidays. I could just do mistletoe. Because this whole thing won't fit. And I think even if I cut it, it's going to be too much to try to fit on there. I do like to do a little bit on the edges of these guys too. Okay, let's put it on. This guy here. Oops, I went too far up with my glue. And then we want this guy here, kind of like this. And mistletoe. I kind of want to give that some depth. Ooh, my foam tape is here. For once, something I need is right in front of me. Let's foam tape it. Okay, but let's put this one on first because the words are gonna kind of be the finishing touch, right? You know what would have been kind of neat if I would have thought of it first is to put a little bit of ribbon maybe coming out of there. I don't know how that would have worked actually, but it might have been cool. Now my mistletoe, let's see, where do we want this first? Maybe over here actually. Ooh. I think up here feels a little too disconnected. I think that's the place. Could come here too. That might be okay. I think I like it better over there though. Okay. Fiddle around. Sticky scissors. Foam tape, so fun. This one's pretty thick. It might be good to have one that's slightly less tall. Just saying. Okay. Mistletoe. And then, oh, I'm gonna cut my end off here of this guy who's overlapping. I'm gonna give myself some more ink on my sides. And then this guy. I don't know, now that I look at that, I'm not sure that that works. However, we also have this guy, which if I could tie them in over here, might be just the thing. Let's see. Do I want the gold or do I want the red on this one? This red is pretty nice. But I sort of like the idea of making them more like a set. I'm not sure the gold works with that one. I think it's gotta be the red. Okay, so that's gonna be, hopefully that will be not too fat. I'm a little afraid it's a little fatter than my gold. But I don't think I have a skinnier red either, so I think that's my skinniest one. Let's put a hole in this guy. I'm reluctant to put a big hole, but I might need a big hole. I'm gonna do it. I don't want it to come, I don't want it to break. I'm gonna do a little hole first and see. Hopefully I can make it work. So that's the 1/8 inch, I think. And how did I do this? So let's tie it. We're gonna tie it around here. Around the tip. But I need my knot to be over here, because I want my guy to come over here. So I think I can just slide one side through this guy and let it stay. And hopefully that should be fine. Yeah. Yep, that'll work. That'll work nicely. I could have also just threaded it on before tying any knot, I think, and that might have worked better, but I think we got it. And now I'm gonna cut it down a little bit too, because it's a little too bulky here. Might actually even more. I want this to be a little cute bit of ribbon, not a huge, big splashy bow. So I'm trying to just fiddle with that. Yeah. Now we've got our second little guy floating there. Yeah, it might be better if I wanted to lay flat like the other one. If I do it like this. Let's see. I don't remember how I did it with that one, but obviously it came together nicely. Like this. Like this. Now I'm gonna have a harder time doing the bows since I chopped everything off already. I like to leave them tied once I get them nice, you know? Who wants to open them up and redo them? Especially when I've made it like just exactly the perfect size and my fingers don't want to deal with that. Okay. That's okay. Yeah. Is that better? Cute. Super cute. Still not perfect, but I like it. Really cute for Christmas, and that could be a fun mask make. The decoration's a little fiddly, but making the structure is super easy and quick. So Hope you have a good time with that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.